Hi, for this tutorial we're going to look at the NatureServe Explorer, which is the database that provides information on North American flora and fauna. And especially useful on this site is their ranking system, which will provide a conservation status for any particular species. So this is the NatureServe Explorer homepage here, and before we actually search for a species, let's learn more about what this conservation status is that you're going to get. So we're going to go to About the Data, Data Types and Uses, and then we want to look at the NatureServe status. And basically what you're going to see is a letter followed by a number. The letter will represent the geographic scale. So G will be global, N will be national, and S will represent state or province. And then the number will be 1 through 5, 1 being critically imperiled, 2 imperiled, 3 vulnerable, 4 apparently secure, and 5 secure. And I'd recommend reading this whole page here just to get a better idea of the criteria they use to rank these species, but for now this overview will be fine, and then we can actually go and search for a species. So back to the home page here. And let's search for the California condor, which we know is an endangered species, and NatureServe data is actually especially in depth for endangered and rare species. So here we have the California condor. We get our search results here listed by scientific name with the common name right there too. So let's click on that. And we'll start with this summary page, which will give you taxonomic information, as well as a picture of the California condor. And then we have a drop-down menu here, and we want to look at the conservation status. And the first thing we get here is the NatureServe status. So the California condor is a G1, which means it is a globally critically imperiled species. And you can get some reasons here, and that will just give you a quick overview as to why the population has declined to the point where it is critically imperiled. And then we can also look at the state rankings here. So we have for Arizona, California, Oregon, and Washington. And these rankings aren't always set in stone. See, for Arizona here, it's actually listed as SX and S1. SX means it's actually been completely wiped out from the area, extirpated. And you can also look at some other statuses too, not necessarily just the NatureServe one. But that's the primary status that we want to focus on. And we can also look at a distribution map, which will show you the same information but color-coded. So we have California and Arizona listed as S1, which is critically imperiled, and then once again, presumed extirpated in Oregon and Washington. And on this one, Arizona is listed as S1, even though it seems to be somewhere in between extirpated and critically imperiled. You can see a range map here as well. And then on the drop-down menu, there's several other options. You can look at ecology and life history, a management summary, some population information, and then authors, references, and citations. And for more information on NatureServe, you can check out their homepage, and you can find current news, projects, publications, and links to local conservation programs, and also links to more data sources. And that is an overview of the NatureServe Explorer.